Would you put in somebody in because of what you think they'll do or because of what they've done? If one is the deciding factor.
No, look, last year I sat on that desk and I said they don't belong in, but they're going to beat Dayton. And they probably would have won a game or two this year. At some point, it should, it's what are we trying to find? Are we trying to find the best teams? Or are we trying to find the teams that earned it? My thing with Syracuse is this year. 2-11 on the road, and both those 2 wins were against teams that didn't make the tournament, Clemson and North Carolina State, and they were miracles that they even won those games. Who you are on the road is really who you are. Didn't beat anybody in the non-conference. Didn't beat anybody of any substance in the non-conference.
But how do you? I want to know.
So and then I saw them against Miami, the last game in the ACC tournament, and I wanted to see something. I wanted to see guys diving on the floor, guys dying to win the game. Right? I want to win this game. They win that game in the NCAA tournament. I just didn't see it. So I'm like, fine.
But Doug, if it comes down to, I want to know what you did. Or I want to know, I'm going to project how well we think you'll do in the tournament. Because we've seen teams, this happens in all sports.
You can't project.
I know, but you have to. Because we project if you have an injury, like Oregon.
Yeah.
Oregon gets a big injury.
Yes.
That affects
Chris Boucher, the center.
But
out for the
that
year.
affects them. So you're factoring in what you think they'll do because they just lost their best big man.
It's fair, except for how can I know what Syracuse is going to do, right? Syracuse is like, oh, well, they beat Duke. Yeah, but they lost 5 of their last 7 games of the season.
But they don't deserve to get in.
Okay, but so what?
They didn't do anything, but we've seen teams that do well, even your seeding. Duke, I mean, what more do you want out of Duke to end the year?
There's just no way for you to determine what I think a team is going to do. Michigan State last year won the Big Ten tournament, number 2 seed. They take a dump and lose to Middle Tennessee State.
Is that the official title? That's official.
Yeah, that would be the official title. I think it's a really hard thing. Anyway, the thing is, do they have all these metrics? They do. But at the end of the day, do the metrics matter as much as I saw this team and I'm convinced? It's like look, I think the Big East got the benefit of the fact that early in the season, Creighton was legit, and Xavier was really good, and Butler has some big wins.
So here's Creighton not fully assembled.
No.
You lose one of the best point guards in the country.
And it's the easiest pick in the world to say they're going to lose in the first round of the tournament. And then Marquette only beats Creighton and Xavier when they're completely depleted. And so Marquette ends up getting those wins over Creighton and Xavier at the end of the year. Providence, same thing, and that's how they got to the tournament. It's a really hard thing to measure.
Okay, now that you're going to Fox, you can say whatever you want because CBS has got no control over you.
The Dan Patrick Show, weekday mornings on Audience.